What's up everyone, this is the Arctic part of Crafted to Break, and this is the start of my individual Let's Play series. In this episode, I'm going to be marking out spots for my new wall, and I'll get to that in a minute. I'm just going to show you a bit around my house. This is my storage area for, like, building blocks, you know. Used a lot of my cobblestone for my house. This is, you can't really explain something like this. This is a furnace, and my friend Zemus put all sorts of wooden apparatus on it. Look at how just look. Can't even get over it. And I had some spare wool, so I made this lovely boxing glove. Look at his cake muscle. He's so strong. So this is my real house. I'm fond of maps. I have a wall of maps over here. A little bit of a clock. My chests aren't really ridiculously organized. I mean, I just have them in really general categories. One of my episodes is probably going to be me organizing those. I'm pretty picky about who I let in and who I don't. This is the beginning of my road, which leads into my stairs. Really proud of these things, like too proud. I'm gonna mention them at least 3 times every video. So those are, I have a set of stairs here, over there, and one coming off the other side over there. I'm thinking of putting one on the back. Again, that's probably gonna be its own video. They're not terribly difficult. A lot of fun. A lot of fun making stairs. Here's my little farm. That's also going to be moved. Really, my series is just going to be a lot of home improvement at first. So, brace yourselves for that. Let's see. See what I meant about the stairs over here? And these are my walls. Took a long time to make these very tall. Obviously topped them off with real cobblestone walls, because why not, right? And this is my little guard tower, which I never use. I think I've been in it once since I finished it. I have a small balcony here and then a bigger one up there, and inside is just a bow and all of my arrows, which amounts to like 30, I think. That's just for basic defense, but I never use it, so it's kind of pointless. And here's my little animal farm. Yeah, there's a community animal farm, but I like mine when the animals glitch through the walls, and I only have one cow left. That's so sad. I used to... Aw. Again, there we go. More video ideas. Me fixing things up. So like I was saying, we're going to be marking out territory for my new walls. I think I'm going to extend them to the stairs, or thereabouts, just so that, maybe like here, I'll start here. I was gonna have like an, whoops, I was gonna have an arch sort of thing, which I thought would look pretty cool. So without further ado, let's get started. There's probably going to be a lot of editing mixed around here and there, because really, I'm not very interesting, and I seriously doubt you just want to listen to dead air. Right? Up here is our friend Penguin Man's house. He hasn't really been on much, so it's not really anything. I think he was on the server once. I'm gonna have to evict him because with these new walls, just gonna be coming into direct contact with his area. So that's gonna have to change. And over this ridge, over here, you see that wooden structure in the distance? That's our patron Zemus's wheat farm, and that little bridge leads into his house, which I'm sure he showed you, even if he didn't. Well, he's got his reasons. He's just that sort of guy. I hate giant trees. Giant trees are the worst. Zemus says that if you put a block, I think 8 blocks above a sapling, it won't form a giant tree, but still, it's just, they're just terrible. I think it's hilarious how we basically all settled in the snow biome. I remember when it was just Seamus and his brother, and then he said, "Hey, I'm making a new server that's on all the time," and I was like, "Oh, hey, that sounds awesome." And I joined up, and I built my little house up on that hill. I feel like Kronk. And no one else was here. It was just us. And then more people started joining, and pretty soon, this area was just entirely covered. There's like that wooden and glass box over there. I don't know how well you can see it. That's our friend Dave's house. Again, just everyone settled here. It was kind of funny. This area is very hilly, so I also assume that I'm going to be leveling it out a bit. Really, because I just want a nice flat area. Not totally flat, just flat-ish. Alright, so that looks pretty good, right? Yeah. Okay. So now that we have those two connected, frames, sort of. You know what would be terrible? If it snowed. If it snowed, I would actually cry. Like little things like this, just to give myself some space. Actually, that would be outside of the wall anyway, so it doesn't matter. Guess I'll just... How am I gonna handle this? I'll figure it out in the morning. Alright, bright and early start to a new day. Very good. Ooh. I just thought of a potential issue. If I'm linking up my new wall framework with where... Alright, first it's gonna be a lot of cobblestone. This might not have been my best idea. Huh. Yeah, that's not really reasonable now, is it? Well, let's see. If I just put down like 2 blocks of cobblestone and then a cobblestone wall, like this here, I mean, that wouldn't be too terrible, right? Just a lot of area to cover. A lot of area. Like that? Yeah, the top is netherrack. I saw it somewhere and I was like, that's pretty cool. Gives a really interesting look from far off. Back to the issue at hand. I'm thinking that I would really have to build my last set of stairs first in order to figure out where they led off, and then I would be able to accurately judge where the new wall was going to be. But... Alright, so maybe we won't do the wall this episode. Maybe we will make the stairs first. That's a better idea. So I'm gonna need wood. I have quite a bit of wood. That's good. That was a terrible rhyme. I'm sorry. I didn't even mean to do that. I just... Ooh, rocket ship noise. I think that means a dungeon is near, but I never really looked too into it. I guess I'll start from here. Right? I mean, that would make sense. Alright. Let's see what we're dealing with. Okay. I'm also gonna grab my dirt. And my slabs, because they'll just come in handy. Alright, let's get started. After I grab my axe, we're going to be working with a lot of wood, so this is going to come in handy. Alright, here we go. So they're going to go something like this. This is the tricky part, trying to get... Okay, let's take a tumble. gonna make the frame first, and then... Nope, that's not right. There we go. And then I just continue them until they reach the ground, obviously. Oh boy. This is awesome. I really should have seen that coming, huh? Oh well. I have my steak. And apparently mobs somewhere nearby. That's always good. Is there a dungeon around here? That could have been the noise that I heard earlier. Well then, that's comforting. Know that you're never alone. Jump back up here. I think this is the reason that I put off making the stairs over here for so long. Because it's just such a bad area. Like, look at this. Look at this. Oh, God. This is not good. It's not a good situation. Just gonna be 20 minutes of me parkouring down a mountain while I'm trying to place dirt blocks underneath each other. Exciting. Didn't make that. No big deal. Could also do this. Yeah. I think this is what I did the first three times. Actually, only the first one, because the two sides were surprisingly level. Now, I mean, they were still mountains, you know, but they were much more forgiving than this. Alright, that wasn't too bad. And it's all step, too, no road. Yeah, this mountain's gonna have to go. Am I gonna need more dirt? No! No, I am not gonna need more dirt because I'm gonna start putting the stairs down. So we'll just make a bunch of those and get started. Surprise, the video is just beginning. You had to endure about 15 minutes of me doing absolutely nothing to endure another 15 minutes of me doing absolutely nothing. You know, this drag thing really helps for making stuff like stairs, where you can just drag your materials. Okay. Like I said, this mountain's gonna have to go. Let's just see how far this gets us. The cool thing about an always online server is that you can just go on. Like in long time ago when one of my friends, Nick, used to host all of our servers, oh, that wasn't too bad. We would always have to ask him to turn it on, and then, alright, stuff like that happens, and he was busy a lot, so we couldn't really do anything. It was kind of a bummer. This is nice. This is wonderful. So we can just go online whenever we want to. Oh, I'm gonna need more dirt. Okay. You wouldn't think something so... I don't know. You wouldn't think it would be this tedious. I did it again. You all saw that, right? I did it again. I did the exact same thing. So that's like 13 more stairs, I'm gonna say. So we will make 16. And I have a pressure plate, just for kicks, why not? And now we're just going to finish off the actual the actual staircase part, and then do the railing. I guess that'll be it. Those of you who had fallen asleep and suddenly woke up at that last remark, that doesn't mean that we're done now. No, still have to do the rail. But we'll get to that. Don't you worry. Alright, so the way to do the railing, let's go out to my first road for a demonstration. We've got oak wood, 3 slabs, another oak wood, 3 slabs, more oak. And on the actual stairs, it's just, well, okay. Those were the first ones. I never got around to changing those. On the other stairs, it's just cobblestone blocks instead of slabs, because you can't really do slabs next to stairs. That just wouldn't work. So, that's exactly what we're going to do. I'm going to go get all of my cobblestone because... Wrong ladder, silly me. Because I realized that it's all stair, and none of it is road. So, we need this. Don't need those. Good to go. The stairs were initially all cobblestone, but that was really quite monotonous. And Zemus and I worked to change them. And I think they came out pretty well. Alright, more dirt. So much dirt. You know what? I'm going to do one side first and then get to the other. That's probably the best solution. At least it wasn't that really long drop again. But you just wait and see. I'll fall again. I will. Promise. Just not right now. You know what I could do? Okay, I could fall again. See, I told you. What did I tell you? I could just put the cobblestone block right next to the stair, rather than having to put these dirt blocks as well. Why didn't I... Well, that's the way that happens. It is what it is, right? 1, 2, 3, okay. Messed up there a bit. That's okay. The dirt's gonna be for the wood. That's gonna be for the wood, because they can go sideways, and we do not want a sideways log on the railing. Or at least I don't. I don't know if you guys do. I don't care. I can hear your opinions. Shut up, no one's listening. always put torches on the oak blocks. I think initially my idea was to try to keep the snow off of the road part, but it just, I don't know, I think it looks good. But that's just me. Then again, I am the guy who built the stairs, so my opinion's the one that sort of matters. Oh, great. We're at the end. You know, it's funny. They always come out to having 2 blocks of the stone at the end. Huh. Alright, well, we just have the other railing to do, and I will be finished, and so will this video, and you'll all probably be relieved, and go off to do whatever it is you like to do. I don't know, maybe it's breeding hamsters. People are weird, you know. A lot of different interests. If you're wondering why I'm taking the time to dig all of this sand, it's because we live in a snowy biome. We have not found a desert yet. Sand is a rare commodity, and it is good for, you know, glass and stuff. Obviously, you knew that. So we are a little secret, all this sand. Like I said, not easy to come by. Wow, so much sand that my shovel broke. Yikes. Wow. Oh, man. There's an entire sand wall over here I didn't even touch. Yikes. Finally. Alright. I'm just going to block off the above ground areas, because that just looks nice. Not wasting my time with everything. Okay. And I think there was all of this. Great. I hope I have enough dirt. Yeah, I do. Alright, now that that little sand collecting adventure is over, we are just going to finish off the building of the staircase, and that will be that. So, let's get to it. This time I don't need to pre-mark where... No, I'm sorry. I don't need to place the dirt down, because... No, yes I do. I'm trying to say... What I'm trying to say, after I finish having whatever sort of brain adventure I'm having, what I mean to say is that since the cobblestone is already over there, I don't need to count out how many blocks it needs to be. So that should make this a little bit quicker. And of course now I can't see it, so that's a plus. Alright. Forgetting how to play the game. All over the place. Almost there. Just got the wood to do. Now, just the wood. I don't have any dirt anymore. Huh. Well, will that work? Nope. How about... that's my only option. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. I could always put cobblestone underneath. Ugh. Jeez. Well, I could always go through and fix that up. Wood works also. Really anything. Doesn't matter. Yep, that's another. This is the last one. The final block. And let's just torch all of these because, well, it needs to be finished, right? Alright, before night completely set. Oh. Yeah, this ugliness is going to have to be taken care of. I'm just going to head back to the bottom and admire my handiwork, because you know what? I built these things, I'm going to brag about them. I already do, so... I cannot reach that from here. Alright, and there you have it. And if I do say so myself, excellently crafted set of stairs. And I'm just going to put a couple fence gates on here, you know, uniform with the others. A couple sticks. That just makes one, doesn't it? Yeah. Man, my right click does not want to work tonight. Boosh. There you go. So that's all from me this time, guys. I sincerely hope that you'll tune in to our other videos. I'm not going to be that guy who begs for likes or subscribes or anything like that. If you feel like you want to, then there's absolutely nothing stopping you. Please, go right ahead. But thank you for watching, and I hope you come by and check us out again soon. Tell your friends.